All right, back at it again, rolling. This is the same night as the other two I posted here recently. This is Professor Will, black belt, super great guy, really good instructor, and built like a gorilla. So we're going to go for it here, and keep in mind I still have bruised up rib. This is actually the second roll I had this night with a bruised up rib. I did three rolls with bruised up ribs this night. Then I had to quit. But anyway, we go fighting, hand fighting, and then I do a snap down and then go around to his back. He rolls out and gets me in the quarter guard here, and then a little bit of a modified John Wayne sweep, gets me on my back and then comes around. Right there he's digging his head into my rib that is hurting. He didn't know I was hurting. He wasn't doing it intentionally, but here he's got my ankle hooked, trying to prevent me from getting back on top again, and I am trying to lock up a guillotine from this position here, hoping he would let go of my foot and I could sit into a guillotine and get a choke in on him. I don't think I've ever tapped this guy. He is super strong, super technical, and just a beast. So I take every opportunity I can to roll with this guy and try to learn from him. He's a wealth of knowledge. As you see here, I was able to get to my toes, and I'm just keeping the pressure on him, and I'm trying to circle back around. So I'm here thinking about, maybe a gator roll to anaconda setup, which is something we just went over in one of our classes in the last couple weeks. And so I'm able to switch around and get into strong turtle position. And right here I'm thinking about, okay, I'm going to flip him over and get him on his back and try to get into side control so I can have a little bit more control, a little bit more pressure, and start working some of my signature moves here. So here I try to go for a Americana, overcommitted, and he's able to sit up and roll me back over on my side. And so from here, he actually gets me with an Americana, and as he's rolling with me with that Americana, I was trying to fight out of it, and my ribs just started killing me. So I actually tapped because of my ribs hurting. I just needed to stop. So now he's putting some mojo, rubbing his hands together, helping me feel better. So I didn't tap from the Americana. I tapped from the pressure on my ribs. So you can see there, wincing in pain. Actually, I think that's where I re-injured myself from the previous night. It's actually feeling good on that first roll, and then the second roll here, re-injured myself. So I just never learned. I shouldn't have rolled. Should have just stayed with what I was doing before. But I love jiu-jitsu. I love rolling, and I couldn't pass up an opportunity to roll with Will. So going to go from here, just putting the pressure on from side control, just working a little bit. And he's allowing me to work. He gave me side control, so I'm just going to see what he gives me here, if he gives me anything, and I think he's just going to work on some defense. So we're winding down here. Only got a couple seconds left in this round, and I'm just real appreciative to him for being gentle with me and knowing that I was hurting and allowing me to still work and not do anything too crazy. So there he's trying to go for a Kimura. I was actually able to slip out of that and get back on top side control, and as you can see, the timer is running down here. Still working, see if I can peel his arm out from underneath myself here, and he wrings his arm out, and I start immediately looking for that Americana, possibly setting up something else here. If we were in a gi, I'd be looking for a Kanto choke, but he is our Cantu choke, but no gi. So that's the way it is with no gi. Just so fortunate to have some good training partners that allow me to roll and work even though I'm injured. So it's really important. If you don't have that in your gym, you need to find a gym that you can do that in. So thank you again, Professor Will, for rolling with me. And as you can see, I am hurting quite bad there. And that's it for today. Old Gorilla out. Yeah, that's just